Hello, welcome back to the channel. Welcome to Prehistoric Dude. This is another game published by Ratalaika. It's an easy completion, takes about 20 minutes to half an hour. If you follow this guide, it should take you around 20 minutes. I've run through this game twice already just to figure out the layout so I can show you the quickest path through the game. In each area, I'm going to be pulling up the map and showing you where I am, so you can get through it in the quickest way possible. Although I do recommend just playing through this game. It's not too hard, it's pretty fun actually, and you'll get all the achievements eventually anyway. But as I said, if you want to just get the achievements, follow this guide. I'm going to do full commentary and talk you through each area and where you need to go in the right order. So we're basically just going to be collecting a load of items. There's only one achievement you've really got to kind of worry about, and it's nothing to worry about. You basically just have to keep 100 pieces of fruit to unlock one of the doors. But other than that, you can't really miss anything. It's very straightforward. So you can see here at the beginning of the game, I'm just making my way to the right, picking up everything as I go. We need to get that 100 fruit to get through the door. Each time you die, you will lose a portion of your fruit. I think it's a percentage, so if you have 100 fruit and you die, you lose 40. So it can be quite annoying if you die, but it's not too hard. I think I get through the whole game without dying, apart from at the second boss, which was just a bit silly on my end. So you can see there, I'm pressing Y, and just above where it says chests opened, you can see the little box map area. And alright, I'm going to start talking you through where we're actually going. So I'm just heading to the left here, and you're going to pick up the Mountaineer gloves, and you're going to get an achievement for picking these up. That's the first item we need to collect. Now we're just going to jump back up here and head back the way we came from. Once you're back in this main area, we're just going to jump up and go to the right again and make our way to the next area. And then once we're in here, we need to work our way to the right and drop down to the next level. When we get a bit further in, I will start pulling up the map in each area, but for now just follow the video and my voice guide and you'll see exactly where to go. So once we've dropped down into this area, we're actually going to need to head to the right. I just go to the left here because I forget where we're actually going. You'll see me pull up the map and realise that I'm going the wrong way. So we're going to head to the right, make our way up these obstacles, and we're actually going to pick up the club in this area, which will allow you to melee attack enemies, which makes it a lot easier. And you'll also get an achievement for picking up the club. So we're just going to drop down, and there it is just there. Just be aware that you do have stamina, so you can't just swing the club over and over again. Your stamina is just underneath your health. It's not a problem, just don't run around spamming it because you can get hit. But once you realise that, it's easy to stay on top of it. So now we're going to head over to the left and drop down. Okay, so I'm going to start pulling up the map now. You can see where we are just there. We're going to make our way to the right in this area and open our first chest. We're going to get some items and fruit out of that, and we're also going to get an achievement for opening the chest. So just make your way through. It's over to the right hand side. So we're just going to make our way over, jump across here. Remember to keep picking up the fruit. And there we go, we're going to throw an axe at the chest. Or I think you can hit it with your bat. And we're going to grab the fruit and items out of there, and you'll get an achievement for just opening the chest. And then to get through this next area, we're going to have to defeat all the enemies in the area. And there we go, we've done that. So in each area, you'll either need a key to get through the door, defeat all the enemies, or you'll have to use a switch. or some areas you don't have to, you can just run straight through them. So I'm just checking the map again here, and I'm just going to make my way across to the right, and we're going to pick up the first health increase. So you pick this up, you get an achievement, and you're actually going to increase your health bar by 1 block. So it's kind of helpful. Pretty nice. So we're done in this area. We're going to head to the left and make our way back up where we came from. So we just need to head straight left across the bottom. Exit the area. And now we're going to start heading up. So as I've said, just make sure you're picking up all the fruit you can. And try not to die. If you do die and lose some fruit, you can, when we get to the bit where you need to use the fruit to open the door, you can just keep entering and exiting an area and just pick up the fruit on the floor and it'll spawn in again. It takes a bit of time, so it is a lot better if you just don't die, but you can do it that way if you need to. So you can see I'm just checking the map again there, and we need to head up again. So I'm just going to make my way across these obstacles and head up. Alright, so once we're in here, we're going to head up again. So I'm just going to jump up this vine, across, and up through the middle here. And then once we're in this area, you'll see me just pulled the map so you know exactly where I am. We're just going to head to the right. And we're actually going to pick up a key in this area. You'll get an achievement for picking up your first silver key. And we will need the key to progress to the next area after this. So you use the lever there, and you'll actually get 2 achievements, one for using the lever and one for picking up the key. Now we're going to exit this area through the top here and go up, and then we're going to head all the way to the left and we're going to pick up a stamina boost. So it's the same as the health one, it'll just give you an extra chunk on your stamina bar, and you will get an achievement for picking up the stamina boost. It's at the very far left of this section, just here, so I'm just going to make my way over there. And there we go, your maximum stamina has been increased by 1, you'll get an achievement. And now we're going to exit this area to the right, so we're going to head all the way back to the far right hand side of this area and exit through that way. Alright, so quick map check. Now this is the actual area where we're going to need the 100 pieces of fruit. You can see in the top right I've just got to 78. There's quite a lot of enemies in here, so just be careful, because if you do die you will lose fruit, like I said. Just use your club and try and take them out one at a time. I do actually get up to 100 in this area, so if you're a little bit short like I was, just clear this whole area out and see where you're up to. And if you're struggling to stay alive or have 100 fruit for here, if you just exit the level the way we came and then come back into the area, it will reset everything, including the enemies, but it will also randomly generate more fruit. So if you want to just grind out the fruit that way, you can do, but it is obviously quicker to just get here without dying, so you have the maximum amount of fruit for now. But don't worry too much about it, you can grind it out like I said. We're going to exit this area to the left. Quick map check. Okay, so on here we're just going to drop down, go down to the next area, another map check, and then we're actually going to head left and drop down again. Again, checking the map, make sure you're on the same square that I'm on. And then in here we're going to head to the right. There is a chest up here. We've already opened one and got the achievement, but you do get a load of fruit and weapons, so you may as well pick it up, but you don't have to do that. Now I'm just going to make my way to the right here, and this is the first boss. So this is pretty easy. It took me 2 tries. At first I was trying to hit him with my club, and I was trying to throw axes at him, but that didn't work. So what you want to do is just get him to stomp the lava. So you just want to wait near the edge, and just as he's about to start moving again, if you jump across, it kind of just does this to him. He can damage you if you jump into him, so that's really the only way you're going to die. Or if you fall in the lava, you will also die. But that is how you do that boss. That's how you damage him. You can't damage him with your weapons. It is also worth mentioning that if you do die, it doesn't really matter because we've got the fruit now. We don't need to do that again. So if you die, you can just keep trying the boss. So it doesn't really matter if you don't do it the first time. What we're going to do now is we're actually going to head back the way we came before we go forward. We got a new ability. We'll have got an achievement for defeating the boss, and we'll also get an achievement for picking up the strength elixir potion, whatever it was called. That allows you to push boulders. So you can see I've just worked my way through there, and we're going to exit through the top. And then we're going to go left, and we're going to jump up here and push this rock down, push it onto the button, and we'll be able to go through the area where we couldn't before. So quick map check, this is where you should be. And in here, you just basically need to hit all these levers. It's really simple, you just jump on all of them, walk through them all. And we're actually going to get the bamboo stick here. And you'll also get an achievement for picking up the bamboo stick. So once we've grabbed that, we're going to head back to the right. We're basically just going to go back where we came from at that boss. So we're going to go right and then down, and then we're going to go right again. So you can see here we're back at the entrance to the boss. And we're going to move on to the second half of the game. We're nearly done now. Probably around 5 or 10 minutes or so left, and we'll have the completion. So in here we're just going to move to the right, push the boulders and use them to jump up through this area. So we're exiting the area up. Quick map check. We're going to go up again. So we're going to make our way up these vines. These can be quite tricky sometimes to stay on. Just keep pushing up and just move left, then push your thumbstick up and you should stay near the top. And then as I said, we're going to exit through the top there. So in this area, I think we need to clear out all the enemies to get through this door. Yeah, so to get through that one, you have to activate the lever, but to activate the lever, you have to kill all the enemies. So you're going to want to clear out all the enemies in here. There's a couple of new ones. We've got the spiders, which can be kind of annoying, but they're not too bad once you figure out how they work. And also watch out for this campfire. Running over the campfire will damage you, and it can kill you. So as I said, I'm just going to clear out the enemies in this area, and then we're going to use the lever and grab the key. Just going to get that last cheeky snail that was up there. Now as you can see, the door's open, so we're going to head back over here and go around. I'm going to flick the lever, drop back over this way, jump back up and grab the key. We just need to get one more key and then we can head to the final boss and finish the game. So quick map check, this is where you should be at. We're going to leave this area. We're going to go down, and then we're going to go down again to leave this next area. I'm going to go around the other way. I'm not trusting those vines. So yeah, we're going to drop down again. So a quick map check, and then I just transitioned the footage there because I was wasting some time. So We're back I'm in the exact same place. You just want to head down through this area, and then once you're in here with the arrows, you want to head down again. Another map check there to make sure you're in the right place. And as I said, we're going to leave this area through the bottom and head down. Okay, so once we're in here, we're going to head to the right, and we're going to need to push this boulder down onto the switch on the right there, just near that door, to get the silver key. There's some new enemies in here, little pea shooters. And yeah, I'm just going to jump back up this way and push the rock from the other side. And you only have to do one of them. There is 2 buttons there, but you do only have to put a rock on one side. So just push the rock like I did, and we'll be on our way. And that is the last silver key we will need to collect. Now we're going to head to the boss and finish the game. So again, a quick map check. That's what you should have, that's where you should be. We're going to head back the way we came. So we're going to head over here, go back up. And then we're going to go back up again through the arrow room from the direction we came in from. Alright, so once we're back in here, you're going to need to use these boulders to jump high enough to get back over where we need to be. So just push this over here, jump up, grab on, drop down, push this one over to the right as well. And then we're going to exit this area to the right using one of our silver keys. And then we're going to head right again and exit to the right in this room as well. There is a bit of a, I say tricky platforming, but it's not hard. You just have to drop onto these moving logs. If you touch the lava, you'll die, so just take it easy. Again, if you die, it don't really matter. You don't need your fruit now, and there's a checkpoint at the beginning of each area, so if you die, it doesn't really matter. It's just obviously nice not to. Right, so this guy is a classic. You've got the little stages there. You basically throw your axes at his head, and yeah, you can hit him more than once when you're attacking him. I think I died my first attempt. This is actually the first time I've died in the game. I was just trying to kind of figure him out, and yeah, I get hit. But you'll see the second time I completely destroy him. I throw like 10 axes at his head in a row and just finish him off in like 10 seconds. So I left the footage in because it's the first time I died, and I just thought I'd explain how to kill him. So that's going to do it for this one. If you followed the guide, you will have every achievement at this point. You'll get the last one you need for defeating that boss. The winged boots don't count towards achievements, you don't need to pick those up. So that's going to do it for this one. Drop me a like if the video helped. I noticed that some people did have this game a day early. I can't get review codes because my channel isn't big enough yet, so if the guide did help you and you found it useful, please consider subscribing. The game only just released onto the store for me this morning. I got up especially early just to make this video and do the commentary for you, so please drop me a like and consider subscribing if it's been helpful. If I grow my channel, I'll be able to get access to review codes as well, and that means I'll be able to do the guides and have them ready to go for when the game launches, so that you'll have the guide there ready. But yeah, thank you so much for stopping by. Thanks for choosing my video. I hope the commentary was helpful. And as always, I'll see you in the next one.